live on your chin. This is the Going Deep Show.
Fighting for evil because good is dumb. This is the Going Deep Show. I'm the kid. Thank you for listening in. This is episode, I believe, 1260 of this ridiculous program. Joining me tonight, so we're back in the two-hole.
Say 2,000?
1260. Yeah.
It could be 2059 because I don't think we ever really finished like 333 because we thought that'd be cool. Or
I think it was 666. We just skipped right over it because everybody thought we'd do something cool for 666, and we just like, bloop, we didn't even do one.
No, that was
I
like,
thought J-Man was talking about
the
finishing
2 hour
early.
listen to clips and commented on them.
Also joining me, Sleez,
What's happening?
Big Red Man,
King of the Ocean. King of the Ocean.
also joining us, Jay, the Mayor Mac,
Happening, brother.
and the notorious, the not even there.
Witness protection got serious.
Witness
He's not
protection
even
got
there.
They had to move him again.
He's like, I'm gonna hit record. He's like, get the fuck out of here. What the hell, GDub?
You're not supposed to text when you're on witness protection. They get fined.
The NSA is all up in his shit, man.
GDub from an undisclosed location.
Oh, look at there.
Notorious, just listen, GDub. I even saved you for last, and I was like, GDub, what's up? And you were just gone.
I said I'd be back, man. It took me a minute.
If you want to reach us, studio@goingdeepshow.com. We have a lot of beer here. What's on tap for everybody? Hit GDub, what are you drinking?
I got the Sierra Nevada IPA pack, so I got right now I'm on the Ruthless Rye. Next up, I got the Golden IPA.
I love the
Hey,
names
GDub?
of these beers. I do.
GDub, you'll never hear me say this again, but out of that pack, I like the black one.
Yeah, you're right. That is a good one. Although the Torpedo'll gets you the drunkest.
I want to, the Torpedo gives you the drunkest.
And the black IPA just actually stole the other 4 IPAs, so you end up with
And it's still in 3rd grade.
It's still in 3rd grade, yeah. And it's 30 years old.
Our show is based on being in the 3rd grade. What are you talking about?
I thought of a game the other day because I drive around on my way to work and stuff, and I think of like dumb shit for this show. And I think I talked to you guys about this last week. I'm gonna have the most racist and politically incorrect audio game show of all time. Silverback, have I told you about this?
No.
We're gonna pick a race, and then we're gonna pit it against retarded sounds. So, for instance, we would do is the first one would be called N-bombs versus retards, and I would find clips and play the clips, and you would have to guess which is the N-bomb and which is the retarded person. Okay, that's what I think.
What happens if it's a tricky question, like Al Sharpton, a retarded black guy?
You're gonna have to figure that out, but I really want to do this, and then it would lead into other races that we would, redneck versus retard. That could work.
That's a race?
Like that.
Ethnicity, whatever.
It is now, motherfucker.
How about Chinks versus retards? That would work.
Aren't they
What
the
other
same
ones?
thing?
What else would we do? Chinks versus retards? Yeah, that would. What do you
That's
think?
why they call retards mongoloids.
Yeah. So what do you think of that? Is that good? I mean,
Yeah.
are we into to the point where you're either so politically correct or so politically incorrect that there is no like middle ground? You know what I mean?
There is no middle ground.
There's no like just gray area in the middle.
Yeah. I mean, you can't say, I hate blacks, but, I let the retards slide. I mean...
Well, what is more offensive, me saying an N-bomb or saying retard?
Everybody's on the retard kick right now, so you don't really want to offend them.
Retard kick.
But it's really powerful.
You know when IQ test came out,
Hey.
they actually adjusted the score that was considered retarded so that 66% of the black population would be considered retarded.
Listen, retard lives matter.
True story.
You know, you used to get really pissed at me for using the retard thing. Katie Rice.
Oh, yeah.
Is she retarded?
Nobody likes to be called out on their own.
She's not. No, she's probably not retarded.
No,
At
but
least
she makes a living off them.
she
With them.
does. She does make a living off the retards. She would
I
get
do-
mad, really, really upset about that. And I would say, well, I'm sorry.
I tell you what, man, I taught at a school for retards, and nobody used the word retard more than fucking special ed teachers. Or whether it's the word retard or calling them window lickers or whatever. Like,
Mouth breathers.
Wow.
But seriously, like, I want to beat that dead horse. I do. I don't care. There's not really a lot that you could say that would offend me. But when people get upset about, like, really just using language in a way, that upsets me more than anything. It's like, I don't want you to say that word. I'm like, okay, that's just fucking lame.
That's retarded.
Hey, Zach, you remember our friend Jill?
Yes, yeah. Jill had a problem with that word. Yeah.
You couldn't even refer to it as the R word. Like she
What?
And
Really?
yeah. So I would always say
And of
something
course,
like,
Jay would always beat around the bush and then just say, like, I'm saying the R word in place of saying retard,
no, I started saying, man, that's
Flame.
so fire retarded.
You go flame retardant or fire, yeah.
You know, it's funny.
Instead of saying fucking retard, I would just say that's fire retarded.
The one, Jay, I think you used to use that I've kind of stolen is the bacon and eggers.
I don't know where that came from. I didn't take that one.
I say that one a lot. Anytime I'm referring to Stephen A. Smith's or Kanye's of the world, I say bacon and eggers.
Oh no, that
I say,
serious.
serious. When there's a lot of black people around, I say serious. It's getting serious in here, or, that serious guy that we were talking to the other day,
Yeah.
things like that. And other people don't know what I'm referring to.
Okay, listen, I want to shift gears just quickly here because,
From racism to
sexism.
yeah.
Show of isms.
I went back and I thought to myself, okay, at what point in the show did I start to beat up on women that I didn't like? And
That was the first show, wasn't
when did they annoy me? When did women annoy me? And it actually was show one. Show one. The Paralyzer's mother was probably the first show. Jay, do you remember this? When Lloyd, the guy who started the show with us, he just doesn't even show up for the first show. He's at Cedar Point. So the martial arts phenom, Bob Gillard and I, in Mr. Clean in the studio, decide to just totally bash on his mom because his mom was this hot Puerto Rican chick. Really hot Puerto Rican chick. So we're just like, have you seen the Paralyzer's mom? So from the get-go, we use women as objects kind of a thing. But J-Mac, this here, I don't know if you can see it. Let me put the fucking camera on me here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, see this here? This is the Goin Deep Show Book of Secrets, okay? This has been
nice.
in a drawer
Looks
somewhere.
kind of thin.
It's a leather-bound booklet, okay, with show notes that I've had since 2007. Okay.
The cover is actually human flesh.
That
is-
blood.
That's one of the secrets that's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's left secret?
Okay, so like I go back here and I see where this is. This is like from March of 2008. Okay?
And they're not really secrets.
These are all show notes.
Magnum has a big ass. Come on.
These are the show notes from 2008, and everything in here is just beating the living pus out of women in this entire thing.
By secrecy means things that people didn't want to talk about, but we talked about anyway.
Nothing. You remember in our youth when we really didn't realize Al was recording everything, and so he'd be like, "Hey, let's get to the show," but like, "All right, dude, I'm here to talk about anything. Don't bring this up," and that's what we'd start with.
Pretty
So
much.
that's the story today.
Yeah, that was like the show notes.
It's like Silverback today, man. Jay, were you in on the Silverback's getting his balls checked out?
No, I'm sorry, man.
Just give him the cliff notes. Give him the cliff notes on that.
Testicles, jelly, rubbing. That'd be the cliff notes, I think.
Yeah.
So,
Alan, I think the start of the women beating started because the studio was in your home, and any episode that went past 11 o'clock usually ended in domestic violence.
it wasn't. No, there's no domestic violence involved. It was just Red coming down and giving the evil stare. And she when she gives the evil look, oh my god, it's hot as shit. I want to just totally
wrap it up.
Yeah,
Wrap it up.
it's like when she's pissed, I want to rip her fucking clothes off. She's great when she's pissed. She looks awesome. But the thing is, as I get older, I find myself getting more angry at women. Okay. Silverback, why am I getting more pissed off at chicks? And I think it's because on TV and the news and things, they show, like, everything is about the woman's agenda and how the woman needs to, like, do this in order to, like, be, like, a guy. That's what it is. It's constantly bombarded with. Women did this. We did this. This is the first movie directed by a woman. The first animated this. The first woman to do that. It's like, I don't give a shit. Okay? When is the last time you saw anything that is just pumping it for the guy? You know what I mean? When do any of the headlines be like, this is the first man to do this, or man did this, or this? It's just because it's just like when the bully says he's a bully, I always say. When the bully says he's a bully, he's really not the bully. Everybody knows who the bully is.
I would say the last time they did something just for guys would be like Expendables 1, 2, and 3.
It's always guys, dude. That's why it's a surprise when it's a woman or a black guy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, who was the first white male president? Well, I guess it was the first 30, you know? Or 40, or something like that.
Or
43, the first 43.
43, actually. That's all right, though.
So, okay, now, this leads into this.
I mean, women did get the right to vote to what, 1930?
Okay, so with this in mind, okay, what happens when Hillary's running next for the fucking presidency? Now, not to get too serious on this shit.
Is she seriously classified as a girl, though?
I guess I vote Republican for the first time in 20 years.
I've had this conversation with Red. I have more of a problem voting for a woman, I think, than I do voting for a Republican.
I think Hillary Clinton may be more of a man than Bill Clinton, though.
No, Bill's the man.
Well, he had his...
I don't know.
Oh, he's a player.
He was a
But
player.
she definitely wears the pants in that family.
She's the masculine role in that family.
Yeah, right, dude. He sat back and got blowjobs, and his wife didn't divorce him.
What's your take on this, Sleez? What do you think?
He's the dude.
When it comes to guys versus girls, record set right now, it's a man's world. There's absolutely no doubt about it.
Easily.
Unless it's like a negligee pillow fight, it's a man's world.
Even that kind of ends up in the man's benefit. So.
Exactly, yeah.
That's true.
I like that this movie, this 50 Shades of Grey that we talked about last, is like dividing up this whole feminine thing, because is it empowering to a woman to do this, or is it not? Or it's just like they have to question whether or not this is like something they want, or they don't want. It's just like, it is. It divides up that feminazi fucking mentality.
I think it's a bunch of crap. I mean, that book, yeah, it's porn for women. No one's making a movie.
It's mommy porn, they said.
Yeah,
it's mommy porn.
No one's making a movie about the fact that we all read porn. Guys. They made a movie about
we fucking watch it.
Well,
okay, well,
because it'd be a movie about a plumber coming over or a pizza delivery guy coming over, and that's all it'd be about.
You know what though? You'd still go see it.
Yeah.
More people would go to that movie than are going to go to 50 Shades of Grey.
The thing about it
extra
is,
sausage.
the thing about it is the women that have like totally bought into our existence, okay, we have to take them out of this equation because we have to like sleep with them, okay? So take them out of the equation altogether. But when it comes to like I watch the CBS morning show and a little bit of I try to hit the morning news and see what's going on and all this stuff. But the CBS show is always about this Norah O'Donnell pushing the woman's thing. It's all about the woman shit, woman this, woman this, woman this. They're pounding it on all the time.
Who else is home at that time? I mean, you don't want to watch Dr. Oz talk about men shit because the guys are working and not able to watch it.
No, but this is like in the morning. This is like at right from 7 o'clock, 7 to 9, prime time, right when I'm just about to leave, and it's like disgusting. And now I've got to the point where I watch it mainly because I want to see what she's gonna say when it comes to like what's she pushing today. All right, she's talking to a cardinal over the Vatican. Yeah.
Is she really pushing it, or is it?
Oh God, yeah, dude. She's goes.
Well, but is it because women are the largest viewers at that time in the morning, and so she's not really pushing feminist stuff. She's just talking to her audience.
No. She's talking to like she talked to like a couple cardinals at the Vatican, and she's like, "When are we gonna have some women priests and women cardinals and women this?" And I'll have to show you the footage, dude. It's almost hilarious watching these guys try to skate around the answer of why don't they do this? And it was pretty much, well, the church has been doing this for
Ever?
a long time, the way it is. And you know how hard it is to change things in the church and blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's constantly, every little thing is about it. But then what I find it hilarious is when they talk about, oh, let's talk about the red carpet and what dresses they're wearing and all that shit. And I'm like, what? Make up your mind. Either you want to be equal or you want to be like used as some object on the red carpet. What the fuck do you want? You know what I mean? It's like, make your fucking mind up.
Yeah. They don't. You never see them asking men what they're wearing on the red carpet. Because no one fucking cares where they rented the tux from.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you wearing? Whatever my wife laid out for me.
Who's that guy? Like
He told me he would match whatever shit she's wearing.
Who's that guy a month ago? Like at I don't know, some award show for music. He was a rock from what band was he from? Mammoth.
Slayer.
No, some like woolly mammoth or something.
Oh, Mastodon.
He wore like a Los Angeles Dodgers uniform to the award show.
What are you wearing? Tommy Lasorda 82.
He was, and he got.
Oh
kicked,
yeah, I did see that.
and he got kicked out for being an asshole. Like, I'm from Mastodon. They're like, "Fuck you, get out of here."
Sleez
I've
is
seen Mastodon live before.
Sleez is setting precedence here. He's leaving the show halfway through the show. There's been only one person to leave the show halfway through, and it's because I scared the living shit out of her.
Yeah, well, you didn't say to me.
I thought you
her.
I thought you were going to say J-Mac, and he was going to say, I never go
No.
this quick.
There was a girl. There was a girl who came in the show with Becky, the martial arts phenom's cousin, who she was massaging, and I said, "Hey, come over to the show." She came over to the show, and she was getting married that weekend. And I asked her about a wedding dress, if she was are you wearing a white wedding dress? She's like, yes. And I said, well, that means you've never been fucked before and you've never been laid, right? And she like totally clammed up and goes, I need to go to the bathroom. And then she went to the bathroom, and then next thing you know, you heard like squealing tires going down the road, like, that was like, I think what year was that, Jay? 2007, 2006? You're setting a date. This date will go down in infamy.
Well, that's good. I gotta leave a memory.
Now, one time, Wally tried to leave in between shows, and you tackled him in your neighbor's yard.
Yeah. Beware.
Threw it as hard as you could.
You gonna throw my iPhone down the road?
Let's see how good your phone will fly down the street. Your phone's way bigger. I couldn't hurl that discus down the road.
Yeah.
All right, you got a scoop?
Yeah, man.
Alrighty.
Good times.
Thank you for
good
the
catching
beers.
up with you guys.
Absolutely. This is totally against all rules, and you are now setting precedence. Guess what? No more phones in the studio.
Is this?
No, seriously, you're totally setting the precedence.
And now we have 15 minutes to talk shit about you.
Yeah.
Get out of here. We got totally 15 minutes to talk about you.
Is this where we cut to commercial?
No,
So-
we don't cut to commercial here.
So I guess Chris's curfew is 11.
He's off the mic. GDub's asking about your curfew being 11 o'clock.
I'm not going home.
Where are you going?
Out.
Home.
Out to home.
Alright. Before you got in touch with me this evening, like a couple hours ago, to come over tonight, I already have plans to meet a buddy who's in from out of town tonight. So
All I heard was blah blah blah. I'm a dirty whore.
I heard butt buddy.
And then going home.
I heard butt and buddy. That's all right, man. Good. It's good to see you, Brandon. Say bye, Jay. Say bye, Jay. Here you go, Sleazy.
Bye, Sleez.
Alrighty. That was good. That was a good musical transition there. So, okay.
Oh, nice. Good job.
Let me see here. What the fuck? Okay, before we started this one, I wanted to discuss something. I have this new routine. I think I talked about it last episode, where I take my phone into the bathroom and put it on the shelf inside the medicine cabinet. Well, you know what? I've upgraded a little bit. Okay, the screen was just way too small. Okay, you can't look at. We don't all have huge, gigantic tablet phones like Sleez does. So I've been taking my laptop in to the bathroom now. It fits perfectly in the sink. But the problem with it is, I knocked some shit out of the medicine cabinet the other day as I'm trying to watch some porn. And I look down as I'm about to take my shit out and start stroking it, and there is SpongeBob Band-Aids staring up at me. Okay? You will never be more, nothing will shoot your boner to the ground faster than looking down as you're about to unzip and see SpongeBob Band-Aids looking up at you.
Did you guys hear about the SpongeBob riots in Ann Arbor?
SpongeBob riots? At the movie, about the movie?
Yeah, at the movie theaters. Yeah,
they were a bunch of teenagers, right? They flipped their lids.
So all these teenagers, like their parents drop them off because they want to have Valentine's Day to themselves, right? And drop off all these teenagers, and I guess it's just like a fucking perfect storm where all these teenagers got dropped off. It wasn't coordinated or anything, but they were really, really loud at the SpongeBob movie, so the movie theater kicked them out. And then they decided they were going to protest and wanted their money back, but the theater's like, no, we're kicking you out because you were abusing the movie theater experience. And so the cops had to show up and break up the SpongeBob riot. And it spilled over into some neighboring, there's a Myers that's across the street from the movie theater, and then this laser tag place that's also across the street.
I love watching riots. I do. And
I guess they spilled over to the laser tag place, and they were they wouldn't leave. Like the laser tag place closes at 11:30, but they refused to leave.
Dude,
so the cops had to come back again. To
me and Silverback, you're gonna be on board with this, and Jay and everybody probably here. Then there's nothing better to me than watching a basketball game that just goes out of control. When people just like fight, like the coaches, the players, everything, they just go absolutely apeshit, and they jump on the court and just start pounding the shit out of each other. That's my favorite one, is when two basketball teams go crazy on each other.
Did you see that guy this week that they got ejected? Now he's suspended. He fouled. A kid grabbed the ball from him, and he just got pissed. Kid's on the ground, and he just reached down and fucking decked him in the face.
You mean like that video we saw earlier, like the guitar player?
Yes, the kid's got the ball on the ground, and the guy's standing over him. He just reaches down and decks him in the face, and then he's like,
"Is the guy a coach or a parent or something?" Or
no, it was a college basketball game.
Oh, a college one.
And yeah, the guy just fucking decked him, and then he's like, he tweets, "That's not me, man. I'm sorry."
That reminds me, when I was a senior in high school, Garber High School and Buena Vista High School got in a big fight on the basketball court.
I was that at the game at Glen?
Yes.
Yep, I was there, man. I remember seeing that.
And it's because Tim Shepardson, he got dunked on really bad, and he goes, "Nice dunk. Can you spell it?"
And I did not know that part of the story.
Yeah, and well, I guess awesome. They were already upset because there was like some unnecessary fouls against Garber, and so the Garber players were pretty pissed about the officials not calling shit, and then they started smack talking really bad, and they.
You gotta understand, Tim Shepherdson's about a 6'6" redhead. 6'6",
6'6", and at the time he was like 120 pounds. So
yeah, redhead.
Yeah,
transparently white with freckles.
And then you got Brad Trogan, who brought his Bible to every game to read on the way.
Well, and then these two yahoos who are definitely tall enough to dunk couldn't touch the rim. And yeah, I mean, they were nice people, but they're just kind of tools in general. But anyways, it cleared the benches from both sides, and a big fight broke out.
This is a reminder of what happened earlier in the month. Since we this has been really weird for me because February, I never used to think about race as much as I have in probably the past 6 months to a year. I don't know about you guys, with all the Ferguson shit and all the choking
old,
guys.
You haven't fucked a black chick yet.
Well, that's the reason I've been thinking about it, because I want to fuck a black chick.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with Ferguson.
No, I do, I think. But with it being like Black History Month, I went back and I tried to find probably the most racist clip, and there were 2 clips that came up. One of them was a listener line call from Dave McDowell, who we call the Wolf on the show. Probably the most racist rant ever, but he just kind of sprinkled in a bunch of N-bombs into like just something that wasn't really all that bad. But second was J Mac talking about 2 brothers, or a brother getting cigarettes on Martin Luther King Day. Do you remember this, Jay?
Yeah, it was at the local Ypsilanti Speedway over on Carpenter, Zach.
I found this clip. I don't have the clip ready. I would bring it up if I could, but I listened to it recently, and it was just like, J-Mac, Jesus Christ, you are not holding back.
The guy got some Newports, man.
I was very impressed with your use of the ghetto language. That's
and I believe as I yelled, as they were shooting me, I was yelling, Selma.
You were actually, the way you, J-Mac, you gotta correct me here, okay? Correct me if I'm wrong on this. When you were saying that, you would skip past the N-bombs faster. Whenever a white guy's trying to say the N-bomb, they always say it quick. They'll say it as fast as possible. They're not pronouncing every syllable when it comes to saying it.
Well, you gotta leave out the R if you don't want to get your ass kicked.
Yeah.
Jay, you were totally straddling it. You were. In fact, a couple of shows that you did years ago, you used the word niglet, and it has totally been in my vocabulary since. I never used the term before. J-Mac said niglet. I'm completely fine with using the term niglet. I'm sorry. I can say that without any qualms whatsoever. Yeah. Way to wrap up at Black History.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know why the cage bird sings.
Oh, okay. So, Rick, what are we gonna wrap up with here? We only got like 2 minutes left. Where was your girl? I thought Xena Warrior Princess was coming over.
Still at the bar.
What bar she at?
Hey, there's Lisa. What's going on over there? Lisa's beating him. He's beating him.
Are you gonna flash your panties again?
Are you okay? Jay, are you okay? Do you want us to call 911?
Uh-oh, Jay spilled something and she is reprimanding him.
Look at that look. That is the look of someone who is not happy.
That is way not happiness.
That couch is not Scotch Goddard. I tried to say Scotch Guard, but I've had
Scotch Goddard?
Scotch Goddard.
What is a Scotch Goddard?
Scotch Goddard.
Okay, this is
We'll take this bridge.
Hi, Lisa.
Let's do final words. GDub, hit it.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Sorry that J-Mac spilled his stuff everywhere.
Did he just destroy something?
No, I went to move the chair so she could sit down, and I knocked over a beer.
She's very shimmery tonight.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Wait. Keep doing that. Hold on. Let me get my freeze frame on.
There you go.
There we go.
Hey, Spider Monkey, you have way too many, I think, pants on tonight.
I do. I have pants on.
We didn't get into the whiskey tonight.
No.
All right. Well, do you want to fill in for him for final words? This is it. This is the final recording of the night.
There are 48 cupcakes upstairs that are waiting to be eaten.
Oh my God, J-Mac,
Is that what they're calling girls in Minnesota now?
J-Mac, her snatch is named 48 Cupcakes.
I thought they were called brownies.
Big Red Man, final words.
Troop 48.
So you already get final words, Silverback? Did you?
Fuck's Troop 48?
The brownies, man.
Oh, the brownies. Oh, with the
Cupcake Wilderness Troop up over there.
Yeah.
GW, final words it up yet?
Yeah, I thought they were called brownies.
Oh, there you go. Okay. I'm the kid. This is Going Deep Show. Thank you for listening. Sleezak fled like a little.
My other final words is Sleezak's a bitch.
Till the next one.